Hi there, Ice Cream Maker here, and today's review is for the Knorr pasta snack mushroom cream sauce. So these little 5-minute terrines, as we like to call them here in Germany, these little cups, of course you Americans know them a lot better by the ramen noodles. Those have only become very popular in the recent years over here in Central Europe, also due to the massive coverage in the meme culture, in the internet history that is still written, luckily, and still written here in Europe too, at least at this point in time. Where was I? Knorr pasta snack. I used to enjoy these quite a bit, but in the recent years I've just become too lazy to go out and buy them. I just make a bit of regular pasta, put some tomato sauce from Barilla or some good one from Lidl or Aldi on there, and I'm set. I don't need a Unilever packaged pre-made mix usually. But I want to try these out again, just for the shizzles and giggles, I guess. Maybe for backpacking and stuff. Those are quite, for camping, those are quite useful. Although I'd rather take the these bags with all of that stuff in there and make those in the camping cup and all that. That will probably be a lot more volume saving, I guess. So let's take a quick glance at the nutrition table. We've got 100 grams prepared, 96 kilocalories, and per portion size 278 kilocalories. 70 grams is what's on here. There's a 1. Okay, apparently we make this portion with 200 grams of water, I guess. They say all kinds of things right here, but is this really all that important? Not really. For some of you, these right here shall be a bit more important. We've got 0.78 grams of salt in 100 grams, and 2.6 grams of fat, 1.5 grams of saturated fatty acids, 15 grams of carbohydrates, 0.9 grams of those are sugar, 0.8 grams of Ballaststoffe, balance, I don't know, and 2.8 grams of protein. But there really isn't anything else that's of importance, I guess. We just have to open up the lid and put boiling water until the marking, up to the marking on there, and then we stir it and close up the lid again, and we wait for 5 minutes and stir again. I'm going to do that now, 3 minutes 17 into the video, and I haven't even opened up the thing yet. That's what it looks like. So the 5 minutes of waiting time are over, and I'm going to open the lid. Wow! So let's stir this up one more time, as stated on the package. I've got to say the smell that comes from it is quite pleasant. That's for sure. Let's remove let's place it here, like, so you can see what we are reviewing today. So first of all, I'm going to feel the scent in my nose. Yeah, it really is what it's being advertised at, like as. You can smell the mushrooms, and you can smell the creamy in the mushrooms as well. Got some greens in there too. So far so good. Let's taste what this is all about. It's the miracle of the, well, Knorr pasta snack. Okay, let's go. So as always, what I dislike with these cups and those rather instant noodles is that that pasta is so incredibly thin to to give it the ability to soak up the water in that little bit of a time at that low of a temperature. That really isn't. It loses that texture that I expect from pasta in my mouth. It really loses that. It's very unfortunate, but that's that's how it is. That's always how it is. I mean, that's the nature of these little meals. Like, there's no way around that. Otherwise, you just get tummy aches from all that pasta that's uncooked, basically. But the mushroom cream sauce, that's quite alright. I really haven't got anything to complain about in that regard. So of course, like, it's not the pinnacle of European cuisine, but 5 minutes in a plastic cup, I mean, what do you expect? Let's see if we can dig. I've seen some larger chunks of mushroom when I stirred this up for the first time. Let's see if we can dig some of those up. Although I hope that our efforts are being honoured this time, because it doesn't look too good in that regard. Or maybe it just wasn't big pieces of mushroom, maybe it was just all of that sauce gunked up. That's a pot of mushroom. That's definitely mushroom. Tastes like champignon, and I mean, it tastes like not much by that. But then again, I'm not really that big of a mushroom fan. Maybe it's the paranoia of the Chernobyl fallout being sucked in by these little organisms, and they're really good at that. They're really good at using up radioactive particles in all kinds of elements. They dominate in that field, definitely. So up to this day, you really shouldn't be collecting all that many mushrooms, in particular the really big ones that extend over miles and miles of space in Eastern Germany and Eastern Europe, because a lot of that is still contaminated with the fallout from Chernobyl. I do not know why I come to Chernobyl at the Knorr pasta snack review, but that's really my way of doing things. But as you can see right here, I maybe you can see something that I can't see, but there isn't all that much of mushroom in there in terms of bigger chunks. Okay, let's give this a go again. And another one, and then I will come to my conclusion. So, the Knorr pasta snack Pilzrahmsoße, mushroom cream sauce. 5 is average, and this gets a 6.5 out of 10. I do like the kind of harmonizing flavors they put in here. Of that are not too many around, but those are the ones that are here. They harmonize quite well. You got a bit of green stuff in there. Got that distinct mushroom taste. You've got a bit of pasta, although the pasta is, as always, very thin in these instant cups. But I think a 6.5 does it justice. Not the greatest, not the worst, definitely not the worst, but yeah, slightly above average. That's all I'm going to say about that. Thank you very much for watching. I hope I'm going to see you soon. Take care.